packet?
Yes.
Miss Khan, thank you.
The nutritionist from the WIC office. I'm calling to.
Okay, I am just going to make sure we are all muted so that we are not hearing any extra noises. One quick second. Everybody should be muted. Please don't touch the mute button. Look on my screen. Or actually, before that. So, how many of you like having collections? Raise your hand if you like collecting things. Jackson, do you like collecting things? Jackson?
Yes.
Yes, you do? Great. Well, my family loves making collections, but sometimes I think my family has gone overboard. Let me tell you about my cousin Nana. See, I like collecting things that I like to use, like books, but Nana likes collecting baseball cards. And not a month go by without him getting a bunch. In September, he got like 16 cards. I'm like, fine, don't buy any more. But then October came around and she went and she bought 11 more cards. And I'm like, Nana, enough. But then November came and she bought 24 more cards. I go, Nana, you are buying way too many cards. I started thinking about how many cards has she bought? And I came up with this problem to figure out. So I said, she bought 16 cards in September. Hold your hands up. Making a group for 16. And then in October, she bought 11 more cards. Make your hands bigger. And then she bought 24 more cards in November. Make your hands the biggest they could go. How many cards is Nana gonna have bought here? Cameron, can you retell us our story, please? Or eye tracking, Cameron.
Nana brought 16 baseball cards in September. In October, she brought 11 more baseball cards. How
You missed one.
she brought 24 more baseball cards in November. How many baseball cards did Nana buy in all?
Whoa, so many, right, Maria? Can you retell us the story too, please?
Nana
Everybody show me your hands.
Nana bought 16 baseball cards.
Make a group.
In September. In October, she bought 11 more baseball cards.
Make that group bigger. Jacob group.
24 more cards in November. How many baseball cards did Nana buy?
What do you guys think? Give me a thumbs up if you're going to help me figure out how many cards Nana bought. Okay, we're not going to break out in groups, but I'm going to give you 5 minutes and your teachers are going to be monitoring you. We're going to think about what our mathematician's plan is, what equation matches our work, and how many ways can we represent our counting to solve the problem. Here is your timer. All pencils should be moving, eyes should be down. Ellie, we're working now. On your mark. Give me a thumbs up when you have 2 strategies. Get set. Go. 5 minutes to show me how many cards Nana has.
Mommy.
Jace, we're working the whole time. I can see Tyler's strategy. Go, Tyler. That Jada's second grade bound. 2.5 minutes, don't forget to make sure that you have demonstrated your counting, labeled all of your work, have an answer with a unit, and that you are ready to share, share, share. Everybody should be in their packet number 2. It was right after today's math. Umu, can you hear me? We can't see you. Bring yourself down a bit. Mason, can you hear me? We can't see you. Jair, Mamadou, turn your videos on. If your videos go off, we are going to start counting you as being absent. One and a half minute remains. Give me a thumbs up if you already have one strategy, you're working on your second. Go Mealy. Go Kingston. Go Ellie. Go Cameron. Looking good. Keep working. You have 1 more minute. Go Gia. Whoa, Tyler. Sergio, do you have a question?
Oh, I was saying that I'm done with 2 strategies.
You were supposed to give me a thumbs up. Keep going. Jasmine working the whole time? Yerlin, there's no such thing as being done. You should be working the whole time. Yes, Abby?
I finished with my 2 strategies.
Remember, I asked you to show me a thumbs up. That's how I would know that you were ready. Jose, go wash your hands. Okay, our time is up. Please put your pencils down and face forward. You have 30 seconds to show me you're 100% ready. 30, 29, 28, 27. Your teachers are looking at your screen, seeing who's sitting in scholar position and ready. Shouting out Gia, who looks like a perfect first grade scholar. Shouting out Zachariah. Shouting out Umu, you're writing right now. I don't see you ready. Siphon's ready. Pencils are down, eyes are facing forward. Well, while you guys were working, I was able to confer. That means I got to speak with a couple of scholars on the side. And I've named these scholars according to the color marker I use. The first thing I need is somebody to remind us what we were trying to figure out in this problem. Jacob, what we were trying to figure out. Tyler, warning, pencils are down.
We was trying to figure out is that we wanted to know how many baseball cards did Nona buy and all.
Nana, thank you. Fatu, what we know the important information are the details, Amani Focus, that tell us the amounts and the actions. What were the amounts in our problem?
The amounts were 16 basketball cards, 11 more basketball cards, and 24 more basketball cards.
Gia, what equation matches the actions in this problem?
The equation matches is that she bought 16
Tell me my equation.
plus
16 what? 16? 16 doesn't count in this problem unless it has meaning. 16 what?
Baseball cards in
September. And then?
Then 11 more baseball cards in October.
What am I doing with these two amounts?
You're putting them together
So what symbol represents putting them together?
Plus.
Then what am I doing?
Then 24 more baseball cards in November.
Give me a thumbs up if this was your equation, or remember, in addition, the order doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you put them in another one. Who can tell me what answer they came up with? What did 16 plus 11 plus 24 equal? Skyla, I can't unmute you. It makes me think you were touching the buttons. Skyla?
What answer I got was 51 basketball cards.
Baseball. Thumbs up if you got 51. 51 is the correct answer. Let me show you some ways that scholars came up with this. As I do this work, I want you to start thinking how their work is similar and different, and what we might do as mathematicians to learn from these scholars. All pencils are currently down. You are not revising. This was Pinky. Pinky said, well, I understand that I have to put 16 and 11 and 24 together. So I drew 16 circles to represent 16 in September, 11 circles to represent 11 in October, and 24 circles to represent 24 in November. I added them all together and labeled my counting, and I got 51 cards. Then Blue came up, and Blue was like, what? I already knew I was going to add 24, so I didn't bother drawing 24. I just started at 24. I drew 16 circles to represent the 16 for October, and then 11 to represent the ones in September. I added them all together, and I also got 51 cards. The scholar who gave me the red one was like, oh my gosh, I didn't do any of that. I realized that 11 had 110, 16 had 110 and 6 ones, so I drew that. And 11 has 110 and 1 1, so I drew that. And 24 has 2 10s and 4 1s, so I drew that. Then I added by 10s. I went 10, 20, 30, 40, and the other ones were 1. So I added those by 1s. Amani, you're not focused on me. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. And I got 51 as well. Amani. Green was like, you know what? I saw something else. I realized that I could start with 24 too, because that was a big number. So I drew 24. Then I drew 1 1 and 110 and 6 1s for 16, and 110 and 1 1 for 11. Then I realized I can add 24 plus 10 is 34 right away. So I went 34, and then I added the 1s, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. And then I realized I had one more 10, that's 50. And I did 51. I got 51 as well. Now when we compare their work, we want to tell what they did that was similar and different. Amelia and company were focusing, and what we can learn from them. JL, what is something that, let's look between Pinky's work and Blue's work first. What could Pinky learn from Blue?
That you could
Let's help JL. JL, I'm still coming back to you. Camille, how was Pinky and Blue's work different?
Pinky's and Blue's work are different because
Jose.
because Pinky all counted by 1s, and Blue put 24 in his head, then he counted by 1s.
So did you see that difference, JL? Can you repeat what Camille, I've lost JL. Do we see JL? What screen is he on? There we go. JL, Camille told us, well, Pinky did it all by 1s, but Blue did 24 and then counted by 1s. What could Pinky learn from Blue?
You could count by 1s.
Did Pinky count by 1s?
No.
Pinky did not count by 1s?
Oh, yes.
So Pinky already knew she could count by 1s. What did Blue do? that is different from what Pinky did that Pinky could learn to do? Dia, we're focused. It's okay to give a wrong answer. Give your best try.
That
Camille, help us again. What did Blue do that Pinky did not do?
Blue did that Pinky did not do is that Blue put 24 in his head, then he counted by ones, and then Pinky only counted by ones.
Which one do you think was easier to do, JL? Counting all of them by ones like Pinky, or starting at 24 like Blue?
starting with the bigger number and counting, we could count by 24 and
Okay. Let's get more support. Leah, why do you think Blue decided to start with 24 instead of counting by ones like Pinky did?
I think that he should have put 24 in a circle because he thought it was more faster.
Okay. So why do you think it's faster, Skyla, to have started at 24 instead of counting by ones?
She don't even have that.
Pinky should have counted.
How you put on the
Should have
so they can sit
counted.
there and look at it jiggle
I'm
and
Skyla,
shit.
wait. Is that coming? Go ahead, Skyla.
Sit there,
She's-
light up, and then
Pinky
count
should have
it.
counted.
Focusing on that.
She should have counted by ones because ones is gonna take too long, and she should count by from.
Oh, sorry, honey, I accidentally muted you. Okay. Hudson, agree or disagree with what Skyla's saying?
I agree with Skylar what she's saying. Because Pinky should have counted. She should have put it he should put the bigger number first.
How might we use this the next time we have to add numbers? Ibrahim Sako.
We can use this the next time we solve. Is that we can use Blue's idea to put 24 in a bubble, and we can also use Green idea to also put 24 in a bubble.
That's a good idea. That's a good, interesting thing that you mentioned there, Sako. Scholars, take a moment to compare Blue strategy to Green strategy. How is it similar? How is it different? Taking a moment to think. Put your hands up if you are ready to share your ideas. Gia?
They are different because green is faster than blues.
Give me a quick minute. Everybody, thumbs up or thumbs down. Do you agree that greens was faster than blues? Thumbs up, thumbs down. If I don't see your answer, I don't know that you're thinking. Okay, Gia, continue. What makes you think that greens was faster?
Greens are faster because it doesn't use circles to
what?
to put all of the numbers together.
Okay. Everybody think, what might blue learn from green? What might blue learn from green that they might do differently next time? Here you might want to go, well, what is it that green did that was different from what blue did? Jasmine, we're focused. Hands up if you're ready to share. Yerlin, eye tracking Yerlin.
That
Con brócoli no de
that
barato.
blue is different from green because blue is counting by it's counting by one and green is counting by 10.
Would anybody like to further that idea? Jordan has told us that she's noticed that green is counting by 10 while blue counted by 1. What lesson might blue learn from green? Looking for a hand, Siphon. I can't wait to hear your ideas. Looking for you to be sitting in Scholar paying attention. Go, Zozo. You think?
that we can use 10 sticks, but if we could use the bigger number in the bubble, we can use 10 sticks easier than putting a bigger number in the bubble.
Are you saying that we can conserve a number, like putting a big number in a bubble, and use 10 sticks? Get out of here. Umu, do you think we could do both?
I think we can do both.
What? Tell me about it. What would we do? What would the steps be?
The steps would be is that usually you could put 24 in a bubble, and then you put 10 sticks.
And then what would you do?
And then you would count.
Now, did you notice that green specifically chose to count? I'm sorry, I'm trying to make it show by ones and then tens. Could anybody think of a different way to use the same strategy of conserving a number and using 10 sticks and count a different way? Umu's ready. She's a superstar. Are there any other superstar mathematicians that can show me different ways of counting? Zachariah seems like he can do it. Zachariah, how would you have counted?
I would count it by twos.
You would take this drawing here and count it by twos? Would that be the quickest way of counting these numbers?
No.
No, you don't think? Can you revise your thinking, or do you need help?
I can revise my thinking.
There we go, superstar. What would you do?
Count by 10.
How may you have counted by tens? So if we start here at 24, what would you have counted next?
What I was counting next is 34.
34, and then what may you have counted next?
The ones, and
You would
then
have gone to the ones like this?
yes.
Okay, that's what green did. I was asking if there was any other way we may have done it. But that's okay. Today we did a lot of work. We focused on this situation where we had 3 amounts to put together. And I thank you for your help because you helped me figure this out. How many cards did that ridiculous Nana collect in just 3 months, Maria?
It would be.
How many cards did she collect?
She collected 51.
She did. Scholars, by really thinking about this problem carefully, we were able to solve this problem. Math is amazing. Math helps us figure out even how many cards my cousin collected. You now have about 4 minutes to revise your work. We can learn from Pinky, from Blue, from Red, even though we didn't talk about her, and Green. But there's one strategy here that I want you to X out for life. I want you to never, ever, ever do this. Sergio, which scholar are we never going to use? Which example are we never going to use?
We're never ever going to use pinkies and pinkies.
Why wouldn't we do Pinky?
We wouldn't do pinky. We wouldn't do pinky because pinky takes a really long time.
Yeah, it takes too long for me too. Scholars, give yourself a pat on the back, a kiss to the brain. Say, look at me, I did that. Okay. Like I said, the next 3 minutes are for revision. Take your time to look at your paper. You may revise based on what you learned from blue and green, since those are the two we use the most. But if you take a moment to explore Brett's strategies, you'll see that her strategy was worthwhile too. Okay, you have 2 minutes left to revise. I should see all pencils down. If you use blues or green strategy and you're like, I'm proud of myself, flip to the back of your packet where there's the explanation and write the explanation for how you solved. You have a page that looks like this, and you can do your explanation. Okay, that was me. I restarted your mute to make sure that we have control over everybody. Please do not touch the screen. Also remember, this is school time. Everybody should be sitting and ready and sitting and ready to work. I'm noticing pencils moving up and papers moving, but you should have been revising. So only bodies looking down at their work should be accepted here. Ms. Khan, we can stop recording.